Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm very grateful to Representative Nicastro and Graziani for bringing this forward. This has a very personal significance for me, in a way, though not as described by the others. I wore the uniform, but I didn't go to Vietnam. I was not sent to Vietnam. And I am forever in awe. I'm forever humbled to be in the presence of those who did, who shouldered our country's burden, who followed the directives of our commanders and went to Vietnam. I will always feel humbled to be in their presence, because there is no equivalent by any measure to what these soldiers went through on our behalf. And at least it is some consolation that they are now being recognized in this way, because although I never went to Southeast Asia, I do remember well the conditions, and I hope they never are replicated in our country again. I remember the point at which our commanding officer advised us not to wear the uniform in public, because you went through a risk of being insulted, assaulted, spit upon. I remember getting off the subway once when I was going to a training center, and I got off because the conditions had become so hostile in the car that I felt that it was in everyone's best interest if I just left. I can remember going with a couple of fellow servicemen to Disneyland when we were in training in California, and it was made pretty clear that it would be better if we left, because we weren't welcome among the people for whom our soldiers were making sacrifice. So I will always be humbled to be in the presence of our real heroes, because they really served. They really served. And I hope that measures such as this one, in some measure, in some small measure, brings comfort and conciliation to those who not only went through the unspeakable hardships of war, but who also went through the unspeakable hostility and disrespect from our fellow citizens. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Representative Hetherington.